What's known to exist only because it was caught on camera? Sprites. https://en.m.wikipedia.org/wiki/sprite_lightning vertical firing, red tinted and cold lighting. They were theoretical until one was captured on camera in 1989. The fact that when a horse gallops all four legs are off the ground at one point. Horses move so fast no one knew for sure until they could snap a picture during a horse race. Jimmy Carter being attacked by a hissing swamp rabbit. Deep sea life. Rogue waves. https://youtu.be/dktjss1x0e question feature equals shared. For the longest time talk of water walls was seen as seaman's yarn, with even the scientific community seeming it as impossible for such huge coherent waves to form without breaking apart. And most terrifying, we only have recordings from large steel ships who can tank such waves. Any ship before those simply disappeared without any trace. The photos that go with the common gunfighter legends. And number X200B posed photos, but still, they died and have the capability to take in-action photos. But Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, the Earps, Billy the Kid, Wild Bill Hickok. There is like 1 to a small handful of photos of each of them, and if they died and have the photos, people wouldn't have believed they existed. Even now, they are kind of the first round of famous legends who had real photos taken of them. Asterisk. I know this isn't quite what you're asking, but given the tensions at the time and the possibility of it being found by the French 6 years earlier, the wreck of the _Titanic_ is a big one that people might have regarded as fake if it hadn't been photographed so extensively. Indeed, there was supposition for a long time that it had been buried in an underwater earthquake in 1929 and would never be found. In a similar vein, the conspiracy theorists around 9/11 might have a much easier time of it if there wasn't so much footage of United 175 striking the South Tower. The impact of American 11 into the North Tower was only caught on camera 3 times, and only one shows the collision in any great detail, the not-audited footage. Consider that there is very little public footage of American 77 impacting the Pentagon, so some people talk about that being a missile. There's apparently no footage of United 93 beyond the plume of smoke created from its crash in Shanksville, PA. Pluto. It was just a rumor until it wasn't. Sad that it was demoted from being a planet. The giant squid. For years it was just a sea monster in stories, until those deep-sea cameras captured it lurking in the abyss, proving it's not just a legend but a legit sea creep, the Acorn Incident. Black holes. Scientists theorized black holes existed, but we didn't know for sure until we snapped a picture of one in 2019. https://news.harvard.edu/gazette/story/2019/04/harvard-scientist-shed-light-on-important-hole-image/ greater than. Einstein himself wasn't really sure that black holes existed, he said. The fact is we're drawn to things that we don't understand, because we yearn to know more. They're terrifying, but we can't look away. Greater than, and the reason they're terrifying, the reason this is an important image, is because when you look into the middle of it, you realize that we've theorized about these monsters being out there, and now we know they are. And what's more, now we see them, he continued. This is the only place in the universe where the cosmos ties a knot you can't untie. Every other place in the universe you can, in theory, come back from, but not there. Greater than, astronomers have detected many black holes since the 1970s, but in each case, only indirectly, added Charles Alcock, the Donald H. Menzel Professor of Astrophysics and Director of the CFA. This is the first time we have an image of a black hole itself. This is a remarkable confirmation of more than a century of theoretical work. There are a large number of archaeological sites that were only discovered once aerial photography became a thing. https://historicengland.org.uk/what's-new/aerial-technology-transforming-understanding-of-past/ police brutality. Presiding officer tampering with ballot papers in local elections in India. https://www.youtube.com/watchquestionv=knzklv0cbgc https://www.youtube.com/watchquestionv=knzklv0cbgc Elbow Squid. Harambee murder. Bruce Lee's one and only filmed sparring session, a Redditor with a real girlfriend. The Way a Horse Really Gallops, Deep Sea Life.